So today we're still following the series on the gospel about fellowship and community. And there's a lot to be said about fellowship, and there's a lot to be said about community as well. Apostle already gave a very thorough message about this, and what's left to say, it's difficult. But the other night we were at prayer gathering Tuesday evening, and I was standing there and actually looking at our banners over there, which is a thing that we strongly follow in this house. It's fellowship, generosity, accountability, and honor. And I was looking at the background of each banner, and I don't know whether it was on purpose, whether the backgrounds were chosen specifically for each word, or whether it was just a creative artist. Maybe the person who made the banners would know whether that was on purpose or not. But I looked at fellowship, and if you look at the purple banner there, you'll see that it basically has an intertwined background. It basically has this flowing thing. And generosity, basically, for me, it's like a triangle, but like hands praying, going upwards. And accountability, for me, it's like a flow. You can see there's a coming and a going. And then honor has these circles, which kind of encompasses everything, all of the previous ones. And I found it very interesting. And I started thinking about this theme of a cord, of a braided cord, and that being the background of fellowship. And at many weddings, you'll see there's this theme of a three-braided cord. When people get joined together, it's basically the two parties and the Lord binding them together, and it basically being unbreakable. And for me, that's what fellowship is. For me, fellowship is an intertwining of people, it's an intertwining of lives. Roger, can you please put up Ecclesiastes 4 verse 12? Actually under the heading in the Bible that says the value of a friend. It says two are better than one because they have a good reward for the labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his companion. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has no one to help him up. Again, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one be warm alone? Though one may be overpowered by another, two can withstand him. A threefold cord is not quickly broken. And when we go look at the history in the Bible and the tribes in the Bible, Teacher Palesa will obviously be able to tell you more about that, but there were 12 tribes, and then there were 4 gates. And at each gate, 3 tribes were stationed. And most of us know that 3 is a very significant number in the Bible. And for me, it's not by any coincidence that there were 3 tribes at each gate, because that means that's a combination of 3 different people, of 3 different type of warriors, for instance, at each gate. And what happened at these gates, as we've learned over this past few years as well, at the gates is where the people met. Business was done at the gates. It's where wisdom was proclaimed. It was at the gates, the very important people, they sat at the gates. And it makes perfect sense to me, because there you can see it's an intertwining of different tribes. It's a coming together of a different people. And in all honesty, I mean, if we are living in this world, right, but let's use the Levites as an example. The Levites were worshippers. They were also the priests, but they were worshippers. And that means that they were waymakers. They went in front and they were waymakers. But after them, what followed? There was a lineage that had to follow after that. But if I was going to war, which is, by the way, what we do every day, our lives is every day, it's a warfare. Not always that with what we can see, but even in what we can see as well. Everything around us, it's warfare. And if I'm going to war, then I want a Levite with me. I want somebody to make a way. I want an intercessor behind me to pray for me, to lift me up. I want a prophet to see what's going to happen. I want an apostle to give me the goal. Because what's the use of going to war, but you're not knowing where you are going? And that's why it's so important to have these fellowship moments with a variety of people. That's why it's so important to reach out and to allow other people into your lives and not just stick to the same thing, because what word will a bunch of Levites be? We can all sing, we can all have warfare in prayer, and then after that, who's going to pick us up? Who's going to intercede for us? Who is going to be the pastor who fixes our wounds, who assists us? And then we don't take that into consideration in our private lives, in our day-to-day lives. But for me, I want a friend that I know that will pray for me. Because if you have a praying friend, you know you always have a helping hand. If you have a prophet, you're always going to have a friend who can spot something that shouldn't be that way, who will point that out to you. So basically, you'll be covered in everything that you do in your private lives by including this. So in our Nexus, we also have this theme of different people connecting with each other. And I think it's so important that we realize the worth of that in our day-to-day living. Because a lot of us will have a lot less difficulties over our paths if we do allow that. If we allow our circles to be just shaken and stirred a little bit and include other people in there. And also you will add value to other people's lives by letting yourself be included into someone else's life, because maybe you are that person to warn. If you don't see yourself fitting in somewhere specifically yet in God's story, then maybe it's time to pray and to see where you do fit in, to try different things. Because there's somebody that needs you. There's somebody that needs you to make a way or to cover them from behind. There's somebody that needs you to pray for them or to intercede for them. And it sounds silly, but we were watching the rugby yesterday. And you get your different sports and you like your different sports. For instance, I don't like rugby very much, but I mean, it's the Springboks, so we support it, then we watch it. But then you get your soccer and your hockey, which are all basically sports that mimic warfare, if you think about it. Because it's basically two different kingdoms, two different teams, with the goal of getting to the side of the other team to have some sort of victory. And if you look at people watching rugby, soccer, and hockey, for instance, the people around the field, the people who's watching on the TV, they get excited. You start clapping. I don't clap hands and I don't yell, but yesterday I was clapping hands and I was yelling when they scored, because it's victory. You get excited. When you watch golf or cricket, that's not going to happen. When you watch golf or cricket, basically your house is going to be as neat as it was before you started watching it. But when you watch rugby or soccer, something is bound to fly over the table, or you're bound to spill. Because yes, it's true. Because they are mimicking warfare. And it's not, I don't think it's by coincidence that these are also the sports that are renowned across the world for people to unite together. So there's nothing like war that actually unites us. And that's why I want to stress the importance of the different people you have in your life. Because our day-to-day life is actually warfare. We have this thing about everything that happens in the spiritual manifest naturally. And that's true. It's very true. HP maybe, I think it's in Luke, where it speaks about the warfare that's all around us in the spirit. And I don't think we give that as much power as it really has. Because in actual fact, that's what we are doing every day. We're mimicking warfare, and then we are lucky if we make it to the end of the day. But we don't thank each other because we don't actually know the different roles that we fulfill in each other's lives. We don't know that because we don't see the true value of the people in our lives. And I'm not saying you should go now and try and identify that person is an intercessor, or that person is a this, that person is a this. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you should recognize the value of the people that you do allow into your life and into your circles. And then you should also recognize your own value and the value you add to someone else's life and someone else's circle. And yeah, this theme of a three-stranded cord that can't be broken easily. I mean, it's true, guys. A two-stranded cord doesn't mean much. It's easily broken. So don't limit yourselves. And don't be a one-stranded cord either. It's like the Apostle always says, isolation, it's not from the kingdom of heaven. Isolation is not, and in isolation I mean you as a couple, you as a group of friends. You know, we do that. I'm also guilty of that. We do that. We make ourselves a one-stranded cord, which is easily broken and which has no kingdom impact. Because you will wither. You will. When that first sign of warfare comes, you will say, "Sob," and you'll be on the bench. That's what's going to happen. All your life is just going to be like a golf match. That's your life. Nobody's going to get excited. You're not really going to get excited. And that's basically it. That will be your story. So you know, God is the writer of our stories, but you take part in that. You add to your story and you take away from your story by what you do. And I want to encourage you all to have your stories colored in a bit. To have your stories, you know, messed on a bit by other people, and to have your color added to someone else's story. And that's basically my message today, that fellowship is an intertwining of different people, bringing something different to the table, and us allowing that. Amen.